Hi, I'm Jason Marshall from Betta Batteries, and I'm here today with our founder and Chief Technical Officer, Mr. Jacques Adamel. We're here with Lusty and Blundell, who are our new distributor in New Zealand, and we're very, very excited to have the whole team on board. And I just want to run through with Jacques, if he could explain to us where the idea for the battery came from and how it came to be.
The reason why we developed the lead crystal battery and we spent so much time on making the battery perfect is so that we can eliminate all the shortcomings that all the other batteries have. High acid content, corrosion, gassing and fire risk is one of the parts that we were looked at, and to make it safer for poorer communities and also your high-end communities where these go into critical applications and multi-million-dollar installations. So to overcome some of these, we had to work on getting gas out first, right? So by getting gas out, we needed to get rid of acid. So by getting rid of acid, you will overcome most of your corrosion issues automatically. So we looked at patents from all over the world. We looked at all battery technologies, and we took all of the strengths and weaknesses, wrote them on a board, ticked off one by one as we were re-engineering the battery so that we could find the perfect battery. We come across a patent from the US military that was from around the 1960s. There was initially a huge amount of money thrown into it to make tank batteries safer, but the military couldn't finish the patent and they couldn't get the product to work. We threw a lot of time, effort and money added, and we got the batteries to function and into an application. We looked at the market. We saw that your major battery markets would be an AGM gel or a standard flooded standby battery market, and that gave us our platform for developing our boxes and our ranges. So we currently make a battery for every range or every replacement, so no matter whether you have a fire alarm or a massive solar system from 7 amps to a megawatt, we will have a battery that you can plug in there.
So we've ended up with a lead crystal battery, and a lead crystal battery is very unique. So in the world of batteries, we've got flooded batteries, AGM batteries and gel batteries. Then there's lithium batteries. So we perform like a lithium, but we have the weight of an AGM or gel type battery. We use AGM cases, and you might hear some of the critics in this world say, oh, they're just an AGM battery, but we can assure you they're very much not an AGM, they're a lead crystal. A lead crystal battery won't sulfate. So I can run this battery right down to 0 volts and then fully recharge the battery, and it will recover to its full rated capacity. A lead crystal battery is completely non-hazardous. No gassing, no dangerous chemicals. There's less than 5% acid in the battery, which means it's very safe, and it's also very, very environmentally friendly, as much as a lead-based battery can be. We suffer very little lead impregnation into the plastics, so it's very recyclable. A lead crystal battery has a very long cycle life. So if I discharge the battery down to 20%, the normal AGM or gel will do that about 1400 cycles. We'll do that an amazing 6,600 times. And if I take it right down to 80%, we'll perform like an AGM or gel at that 80%. We do about 14 to 1500 cycles at that very deep discharge. So the other features of the battery are that it has a very low internal resistance. So it'll take charge on very easily, and we can give off charge easily. So it'll make the absolute most of solars or runtime for generators will be shorter because you're able to use bigger charges. The big thing to know about a lead crystal battery is you've got to charge it at 30% of its rated capacity. So you may need to install a bigger charger. But if you charge it at the right charge current and just follow the guide in our data sheet for voltages, you'll get a fantastic result, a great life, and you have a pleasurable experience with the battery. So we wish you all the best. Give them a try them out, you'll love it.